Good evening, parents and guests. I want to thank you for coming out this evening to support your children, our students, and our music program. Thank you to Mr. Randazzo, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Afferman Salatano, Assistant Superintendent of Schools, and the Board of Education for their dedication to our students. Also, thank you to Mr. Russum for all of his support. I'd also like to recognize Mr. Walter, Ms. McGlone, and Mr. Blanco for their incredible work they do with our students in their music classroom each and every day. As you will see this evening, our students put in tremendous effort and dedication into their music education. They come in before school, stay after school, and even giving up their lunch periods to practice and sharpen their skills. Please sit back, enjoy, and relax. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce the 5th and 6th grade orchestra under the direction of Mr. Walter.
Good evening.
My name is Mason.
And my name is Stephanie.
We play the violin. This is the junior string orchestra under the direction of Mr. Walter.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sit back and imagine you are listening to a soundtrack to a high-stakes action movie while we play Double Agent. We hope you enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Ava, and I play the cello. Our next piece is called Kabuki Dance. This piece, which feels like it comes from Asia, features fun pizzicato, which is where the orchestra plucks the strings.
Good evening. Thank you so much for coming tonight to our 2023 5th and 6th grade spring concert. We're so excited to be performing for you tonight. Before we play our last piece with the orchestra, I'd like to just acknowledge a couple of students and say a couple of thank yous. First of all, I want to acknowledge all of the students that participated in NYSSMA. You'll see them sporting their little ribbons that they got, their little medals. They had to prepare a solo and go and perform it in front of a judge. It was a little bit nerve-wracking, but they all had a wonderful learning experience, and I was really, really proud of them. Rather than trying to list them off the top of my head, I'm just going to ask all the students that participated in NYSSMA if you could just please stand for a round of applause. I'd also like to acknowledge a couple of students that went above and beyond, this student participated in the All-County Festival, where they get together all of the most experienced students in the entire county, and they get to, have these 4-hour rehearsals and prepare this really difficult music and perform a concert. And so this year, our Division I representative from the orchestra was Maria Silva Martinez. If you could come up, Maria. She gets this nice framed certificate, and you can take that home. Okay? Congratulations. We also had a student that participated in the Long Island String Festival, which is very similar to All County, but it's just for string students. And this year we had one student participate, and that was Tessa Antonetti. Okay. While she picks that up, I'm going to say a couple of thank yous. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to all the parents out there. Without your support of the students and encouraging them to practice and continue with their instrument, none of this would be possible. Without your support of music education in our schools, we wouldn't be able to do this at all. So if we could give a big round of applause to your parents. I'd also like to thank, there's so many people to thank. First of all, our administration, Mr. Rendazzo, Dr. Offerman Celentano for all of their support, Dr. Hoffman for our principal for all the coordination that goes into this, our secretaries, Mr. Ferrante for filming, Mrs. Rusnak for doing the lights tonight, the custodians for setting up all of this. So a lot goes into putting all this on. I'd also like to thank my family personally, my wife Megan, my daughters Emily and Penelope, and Benjamin for coming, making the hour drive tonight to come support their dad on the stage. So I really appreciate them coming as well. So without further ado, I'm going to get to it. I hope you really enjoy the rest of the concert. The band and the chorus, they sound wonderful. So again, happy spring. Enjoy the rest of the school year. And here is Jocelyn and Rosemary to announce our last song.
My name is Jocelyn. I play the violin. The Junior String Orchestra is grateful to Mrs. Powell and Mrs. Samblin for playing piano with us. Please help us express our appreciation to them.
My name is Rosemary. I play the viola. Our last song is called Intensity. This intense piece makes us feel like we all want to go camping. Get it? Thank you for coming and enjoy the rest of the concert.
evening and welcome to the choral portion of our concert. Our first piece is River Song by Andy Beth. This piece of music uses nature as an inspiration. The piano part is written to intimate different sounds water can make. Enjoy.
Rushing down the mountainside, river racing with the breeze. Lead me through the forest and the trees. River rolling on a rocky bed, river rolling on the bed. Take me to the quiet journey's end. River, run me to the ocean. River, take me to the sea. River, show me to a distant shore. River, run, set my spirit free. River pouring to the rocky bed, river rushing to the tide. You will be my refuge and my guide. River is never letting us, river is on. Let the will and courage to be strong. River, run me to the ocean. River, take me to the sea. River, show me to a distant shore. River, run, set my spirit free. Even in the darkness, even in the night, lead me through the shadows to the morning light. River, run me to the ocean. River, take me to the sea. River, show me to a distant shore. River, run. River, run. River, run, set my spirit free. Rushing down the mountainside. Set me river rushing down the mountainside.
Our second selection is the jazz standard It Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing. This piece is written by Duke Ellington and has been performed by many famous artists including Ella Fitzgerald and even Lady Gaga.
It
Good evening, everyone. I'm Aiden McGlone. I'm the chorus teacher here at Lincoln Orange. Welcome to the choral portion of the concert. I just have a few announcements before we move on to our last piece. First, I would like to recognize some of our students who participated in the All-County Festival this year. So for Division 1, when I say your name, give a wave. We have Miss Tessa Antonetti. I'll give these to you. Well, I'll give them to you after, sweetie. All right, that way is not in the way. Okay. We have Miss Quinn Boyle. Miss Ava Porcelli. For Division 2, we have Miss Emma Taglianetti. And Miss Julie Marrero. Along with that, 9 of our students this year participated in Vocal NYSSMA, where they prepared a solo and they performed in front of an adjudicator, and they all did amazingly. So get prepared. There's 9 names for me to read right now. Okay, Brianna Cozart. Julie Marrero. Emma Taglianetti. Lily Stein. Jocelyn Morales. Ava Porcelli. Tessa Antonetti. Samantha Guzman. Rosemary Zambrano. Quinn Boyle. And Josephine Simbade. So as you see here, we have such a wonderful music program. The fact that these students decided at 10, 11 years old that they want to go sing a solo in front of a judge isn't amazing. So thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you to our secretarial staff, our custodial staff, our Board of Ed, our administration. And thank you for all of you for bringing them in for early morning practice, making sure they have everything that they need. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you, so also give yourselves a round of applause. Now I'll bring up Ms. Josephine to introduce our last song.
Our last piece is from the cartoon series The Animaniacs. In this episode, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot are competing on Jeopardy! Wacko must name all 50 states and their capitals, so he wrote a little ditty about our states and their cities.
Home is all I
Hello, my name is Nicholas Angelastro. Narco is a song by a Dutch DJ production duo with Blaster Jacks and an Australian DJ, Timmy Trumpet, and was released as a single in 2017. It is used as the walkout song of Edwin Diaz, the closer for the New York Mets, and is Mr. Blanco's favorite hide-and-seek game to play in the pool. Narco! Narco!
Hello, my name is Luca Mendez, and the band will continue with the jazzy fidgets composed by Long Island's own Eugene Broselev. Mr. Broselev was an accomplished musician and renowned educator who played trombone at every presidential inauguration, from Harry S. Truman's in 1949 to George W. Bush in the early 2000s, and he's the inventor of the fidget song, not the fidget spinner.
Okay. Hello, my name is Isabella Severino. The theme from Avengers, composed by Alan Silvestri, creates the mood of suspense and builds up the sense of heroism with a driving, romantic pulse which climaxes when the melody starts, reminiscent of the classic James Bond theme. The musicians in the band possess musical superpowers comparable to the Hulk, Captain America, Scarlet, Black Widow, and of course, led by our very own Doctor Strange.
Isabella, I appreciate the compliment, but it's Mr. Strange. The doctorate's going to come in another lifetime. But good evening, everyone. Mr. Blanco, thanks so much for joining us this evening. It's been such a pleasure putting together the program for you. The students worked hard all year, and I want to thank them for their dedication and all of you for your support. Ever since, I think, some of them played in the 7th and 8th grade concert in the winter, and then we began rehearsing on Mondays and Friday mornings at 8 a.m., and the students were so dedicated. They would come in and we'd play some music, and it was great. The neighbors complained a few times, the cops came, but it was all compliments, so, all right? And a couple of children made every single rehearsal, and the dedication was really, really inspiring. So I want to thank them. Isabella Severino made every rehearsal. Stand up, thank you. Colin McDonough, thank you, stand up. All right. And Chase Vicente made very many rehearsals, I think 18. So, thank you very much. All right, I have some, I also want to thank Mr. Walter for playing bass with us. Yeah. So thank you so much, we really appreciate it. I better hurry and get to the next song. I think the drummers are losing it. All right, so I have some awards I'd like to give out. We had Nicholas Angelastro, please come up. Woo! Nicholas was the Division I All-County representative, and he worked very hard on the music, came in at least once a week, and it was great. So I appreciate your dedication. The band sounded great. So here's your award. There you go. You can keep it this time. All right. And Luca Mendez, please come up. We'll do the photo op first. Why not? Luca Mendez, thank you very much for being our Division II All-County representative. Appreciate all the work you put into it. The band sounded great, and so did you. So congratulations. Thank you very much. Great. Yeah, the band's getting a little restless, so we better move on here. All right, so thanks again for attending this evening's performance. It's been such a pleasure. Thank you very much. And the last song is Danny, right? Great. Have a great evening, and I hope your children join band next year. We have plenty of room for all the instruments except the drums. You're welcome to join in. Got plenty of... All right, how are we doing, Danny? You got yours?
I wanted to put it on the stand.
Oh, sorry. I like how you always take a stand.
Hello, my name is Danny Galeaz. The band will conclude with the Paw Patrol theme, composed by Michael Smith and Scott Crepane. The song needs no introduction, but please rap along with us because Mr. Blanco can't even rap a present. Repeat after me. Marshall, Rubble, Chase, Rocky, Zuma, Sky, yeah, we're on the way. And no job's too big, no pup's too small. Paw Patrol, we're on the roll. Rough.
Right. Let's hear it now.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out. What a great concert this evening. I'd like to give the band, orchestra, and chorus one more round of applause. Please give them a nice round of applause. Thank you all, and have a great night.